Engaged to the secret billionaire, the black maid who knew too much. "Drop the paper, Shelley, or your life changes forever," Richard whispered, his breath hot against her neck. Shelley Grayer froze. She held a folder. It contained the real deeds to the Craig shipping empire. Her heart hammered against her ribs like a trapped bird. She was just a maid from London working in this massive penthouse overlooking Central Park in New York. Or so he thought. In the high-stakes world of old money, a noblesse oblige trope usually dictates that the rich protect their own. But Richard Craig was different. He wasn't just a wealthy businessman. He was the secret heir to a global fortune, hiding from a dangerous cartel. Shelley knew his secret. She had found the burner phones. She saw the international bank transfers to Berlin and Sydney. Richard stepped closer. The tension melted. He grabbed her waist. He didn't take the papers. He kissed her. It was fierce. It was desperate. "I'm not hiding from you anymore," Richard murmured. Shelley gasped. Her shock turned into pure electricity. For months they had played a quiet game of cat and mouse. She cleaned his crystal. He watched her every move. Real-world corporate scandals showed that billionaires often hide behind complex shell companies. But Richard was hiding in plain sight. He was pretending to be a regular CEO while holding the keys to a kingdom. "You're a billionaire?" Richard whispered, her voice shaking. "And you let me think you were just a stressed-out manager?" "I had to protect you," Richard said. His eyes softened with deep, aching romance. "If they know you mean something to me, you become a target." This wasn't just about loyalty. This was about sacrifice. True love in the real world isn't about the glamorous dates. It's what you are willing to lose to keep the other person safe. Richard was ready to give up his entire empire just to keep Shelley alive. Suddenly, the penthouse doors burst open. 3 men in dark suits walked in. The leader smiled. He had a track phone in his hand. "Mr. Craig," the man said, "time's up." Shelley stepped in front of Richard. She didn't hesitate. She looked the gunman dead in the eye. "He doesn't have the codes. I do. And I already sent them to an encrypted server in London and Munich. If anything happens to him, your entire operation goes down." Richard stared at her, totally stunned. Shelley wasn't just a maid. She was a brilliant woman who had figured out his security system weeks ago. She sacrificed her own safety to build a shield around the man she loved. The gunmen looked at each other. They backed away. They knew they were beaten. Richard pulled Shelley into his arms, laughing with pure relief and amazement. He slipped a massive diamond ring onto her finger. It belonged to his grandmother. "You knew too much," he laughed. "So now you have to marry me." From a humble maid in a big city to the fiancée of the world's most guarded billionaire, Shelley smiled. They had survived the danger together. If you loved this complete story, make sure to follow us right now for more incredible romance. Where are you watching from? Drop your city and country in the comments below so we can send you some love in our next video. Want even more exciting, unfiltered stories? This story reflects a beautiful truth. Ordinary people often make extraordinary sacrifices to protect the ones they love. It was deeply inspired by the true story of Ellen and William Craft in December 1848. Ellen, a light-skinned enslaved woman, disguised herself as a wealthy white man, while her husband, William, pretended to be her loyal servant. Together, they escaped slavery in Georgia by outsmarting everyone on a daring train journey to the north. Just like Shelley, Ellen used her wits and risked everything, proving that love and sacrifice can break any barrier history places in our way.